In a sane society, this man here supposed to be in jail. This man supposed to be in jail, being grilled. But in Nigeria, he has media time. The media amplifies his voice. They give him publicity. They give him publicity. This is a man that has been banished from even countries that practice Islam. He is very vocal. The only time you hear this man speak is when he's speaking in support of bandits, Boko Haram, and other terrorist groups. This man. And I just begin to imagine, why is the government still allowing this man to walk around free and still allow the media to amplify his voice the way they are doing? I have not heard this man speak of any other thing as far as Nigeria is concerned except terrorism, negotiating on behalf of the terrorists, speaking in support of them. I don't understand. Now, can you see these things at the top here? Look at the headlines. Most of them Islamic clerics. Most of them Islamic clerics. And somebody is saying nonsense. Is saying there's no genocide in Nigeria. The Christians are not being targeted. Look at it. I'm going to drop a video of his interview, recent interview, a short clip with TVC here in this place so that you can watch and see. I don't know what else we need to confirm that this man is one of the sponsors and supporters of terrorism in Nigeria. And if the government want to do anything meaningful, apart from going out to try to convince the West that not only Christians are being targeted, people like this supposed to have been arrested. But what we see the government doing right now is invest so much in trying to convince the West that, look, it is not only Christians that are being killed, Muslims also are being killed. So does that justify the killings in Nigeria? Does that justify the terrorism in Nigeria? I don't understand. A foreign country had come out to say, look, Christians are being targeted and they are being killed, and they are reading out data of how many Christians have been killed. But what the government is so much concerned about is trying to convince them that it's not only Christians that are being killed, though, Muslims too have been killed. Does that justify the terrorism that is going on in Nigeria? Does that justify the killings that are going on in Nigeria? The government is not laying out any plan or taking out any actions as a government that is serious and really want to end insecurity in Nigeria. But what they are doing is, I wouldn't even call that image laundering. No, it's religious what do you call it? Religious laundering. That's what they're trying to do. But look at Islamic clerics coming out to defend. Some are telling the Nigerian government to cut out with the US. Some are trying to look at. Just look at. Hi. Now watch the video of the snapshot of Gumi's interview.
We don't want to push them into that terror beyond what they are doing now, because yes, it can get worse. They have shown us their willingness to negotiate. So people that are ready to negotiate, why are you rushing to just declare them bandits so that you can use whatever weapons you bought? Before, they used to catch Boko Haram and present them to the authorities in Zamfara. But now if they're all terrorists, secondly, the only door that remains, that is we clergy to go in and negotiate with them, is closed down permanently.
Now, this man is talking about negotiation, that they are ready to negotiate. How many negotiations have taken place? We've seen bandits doing press conference in Nigeria. We've seen bandits hobnobbing with politicians and security agencies in the name of negotiations. Then the next day, the next week, they go back to strike those same communities that they have had agreements with, that they have had peace talk with. It's happened in Zamfara. It's happened in Katsina. It's happened across the north. We've seen videos of community health. What that happened in Benue State, I think last year or early this year, where a bandit leader was honored with a title in the community, according to them, in their peace effort. It was part of the peace effort to make peace with terrorists. It's only in Nigeria. It's only a public show of shame. And they have had these conversations, these negotiations, or peace talks, whatever. And the very next day, those same communities are attacked. Those same communities are attacked. There is a very clear indication that many northern clerics and politicians are in support of these guys. They are the one protecting them. They are the one giving them intel. They are the one. I posted a video. If you have not watched that video on my page, go and check again, from Truth Nigeria, where they said the intel. You remember that killing in the Benue State where over 200 and something Christians were killed in a day? The military were informed a month before by intelligence. They were informed. Even the day before the attack, they were told. Nothing happened. Donald Trump should do what he wants to do. The heavens will not fall. We cannot. What our leaders do? They are all toothless bulldog. What would they do? People are saying they are coming to take our oil. Do you know how much oil reserve that the US have? Do you know how much oil reserve the US have? What are we looking? What exactly would the US gain from us? We have been collecting aid from them. They didn't use that aid as a tool to collect oil or whatever resources you think they have. You think we have that they are interested in. It's not they want to come. They are talking about coming to stop terrorism in Nigeria. Everybody's coming out to talk nonsense. And somebody's saying, Gumi. That's saying Gumi. He's saying that the West is inferiority complex from us, the South, or stuff like that. Inferiority complex, what do you mean by that? We should also carry arms and begin to terrorize also so that we can show that we are superiors as well.